Alright y'all, welcome back to Combat Arms channel. So as I mentioned previously, I had a few of y'all send me some MREs in the mail or some of your military rations. So we opened up the Estonian MRE. That was okay. It was a 24-hour ration, so I guess you can't really expect everything to be good. And then we opened up the Norwegian Arctic ration, and that was solid. So I think this Spanish ration has a lot to live up to, but I'm very excited to open it up. Again, it looks pretty neat. It doesn't look as dreadful as our U.S. ration, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm very excited to check this out. So it looks like this is like a breakfast menu. So I guess they sort of break it down into like breakfast, maybe even lunch and dinner. But yeah, this is actually from Spain. It says it's NATO approved, so that's pretty neat. And I guess this is menu 4 because it's got a number 4 on it. But yeah, this is an individual combat ration. So yeah, I honestly have no idea what would be inside here. It is from Spain, so when you think of Spain, I kind of just think of good food. And I happen to be, from Spanish descent myself, so maybe I'll like it a little bit more than the Norwegian Arctic ration. But yeah, I don't know. Again, it does have a whole lot to live up to, so we'll just get into it. Again, if you guys couldn't tell, I have some merch. This is actually one of my t-shirts. I got it ordered a while back, and I just haven't put it in a video. So here it is. I think it looks pretty well. It fits pretty well. Quality is awesome. So I'll put a link down in the video description if you guys want to check out any of my merch. So there's a lot of cool stuff for y'all to choose from. You can see I also have like a sticker here, and I have a newish design. So I'll try and get some more designs up when I can. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, let's get into it. It should be very interesting to check this out. We'll see if we can actually open it up as easily as the Norwegian ration. So, okay, well yeah, that was extremely easy. Sorry if this is a little too loud. I have my mic right down here, but so again, it looks pretty neat, but that's because it looks like it has a box on the inside. So let's try and open this up so we can slide the box out. So it is an individual ration, and it's not like meant to be a 24-hour ration, but it does seem pretty small. I was surprised with how much stuff we were able to get in the Norwegian ration. But yeah, okay, so that's it right there. That's the outer wrapping. I guess to sort of waterproof everything. And then we just have this neat little box. So okay, this is interesting. So we have like an insert. Okay, this is actually really cool. So I'll actually show this to the camera real quick. So if y'all can see that pretty well, it's yeah, it basically goes over all the contents and everything. So again, it is that breakfast menu number 4, individual combat ration, and then it even talks about like the Ministry of Defense. So it says that it was checked with certain conditions, and yeah, just to make sure it's sanitary for human consumption, and there might be some defects and whatnot. So okay, I guess we have a little bit of like a liability statement, if you want to call it that. So pretty interesting. So we'll start checking out these contents. I've never seen like an insert like that, especially with like a liability warning. So here we go. We have the instant coffee. So I have a lot of expectations for this. It's not like any South American coffee, but I think Spanish coffee should be pretty legit. I know we had coffee in the Norwegian MRE, or the Norwegian ration, but again, with certain European countries, they tend to have an emphasis on tea over coffee. But Spain, pretty well known for their coffee, so I have a lot of expectations for that. So here we have, so I guess this is like a cereal, maybe even like a muesli. So looks like a cereal and fruits. So it does look, it is like all of it's green and whatnot, which is pretty much what you would see with a U.S. ration, but it's not like too dreadful to look at. The packaging does actually look pretty nice. So next big thing. So this is it says galeta dulce. I'm not exactly sure what that would be. I guess this might be like a sweet bread or something like that. Well, I know pan dulce is like a sweet bread, so Yeah, okay. So that's some sweet thing. And then, oh, this is condensed milk. So I've never actually had condensed milk. I don't know, for whatever reason, that's not really popular in the US. I don't even know what you use condensed milk for, if you just like put it on something, but okay, that'll be super interesting to try out. So it looks like we have a few of those. So it looks like 3 total, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so three condensed milk. That's a lot of milk. I know it is a breakfast ration, but this is kind of cool. It's like a fluoride dental cream. I've never seen that, but again, it is like breakfast, so I guess, if you need to take care of your teeth, you need to do that. So that's kind of cool that they put that in there. We have like an instant disinfectant, so I guess this is probably like a hand sanitizer, so that would be very clutch when you're talking about, COVID-19 and having to make sure you sanitize and whatnot. We have like some oral hydration salt is what it feels like. So pretty much none of this is in English. I know a little bit of Spanish, so I'm able to read some of this, but okay, so some oral dehydration salts. Sometimes those taste good, and sometimes they're just like pretty dreadful. Sometimes it's literally just salt. So we'll put that over there. We have some matches, just some standard matches. This is pretty much exactly what you would see with like a US ration. And then this is interesting. This is like a little toothbrush. So I've actually seen this. I saw it on Steve's channel, the main MRE guy, So, I guess we have this this fluoride toothpaste, and you get a little toothbrush. So that's like pretty awesome little combination there. We have some chicle. So we have some gum. So that's nice. And then what do we have here? Probably like some jam or something. Okay, never mind. Oh, this is fuel. So that's kind of interesting. You get these little fuel packets. It says do not consume. I'm glad they put that on there, because with a ration, you never know when you're in the thick of it and you're just trying to throw stuff down your throat. Okay, so we have some milk chocolate. So that'll be pretty good, hopefully. I think Spanish chocolate should be pretty decent. But I think for milk chocolate, you got to go with like the OG Cadbury from like the UK. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, we have some, I think some water purification tablets. So that's also really nice if you really need to use that. It's always good to have those handy. And then I guess, I'm not sure what this is. I think it might actually be like a fold-up stove. But I'm not entirely sure about that. But it is pretty interesting. And then you have some like paper towels, or like some tissue paper. And that's pretty much it. And I have to say, that was a lot more than I expected to get in like a little box. And again, it is like a breakfast menu. So it is pretty cool to see what sort of stuff they'd be eating for breakfast over there. But as far as like main foods, there's not really a whole lot. You have like the cereal. You have this, I don't know what galleta is, or galleta, I guess, since it's two L's. So I'm not sure what that is exactly. We have the chocolates, not really a huge meal item, and I guess you have a bunch of condensed milk. So honestly, for me, I'd probably go pretty hungry, but I guess we can open all this stuff up and see how filling it might be. So let's do that. All right. So again, I want to go immediately with something I have no idea about. So we'll go with the galleta. Okay, so it looks like it's like some sweet biscuits, maybe some like sweet crackers. So okay, I mean that's a good snack, but waking up and having to eat just like this might get pretty bland. I guess you could put the condensed milk on this. That's probably the standard, but I mean, it smells like a sweet cracker, almost like a cookie. If you've had the original like animal crackers, that's pretty much what that smells and feels, and probably what it tastes like. So we have this cereal. I don't want to really open this up too much. It's probably gonna be pretty messy, but let's definitely check out this milk chocolate bar. So I know with chocolate, it's pretty hard to get it to be shelf stable. Well, at least good chocolate. So you can see you've had some fat separation with the chocolates. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool design for like a chocolate bar. But again, yeah, you can really see that fat separation. But I mean, it still smells pretty good. It smells like a standard Hershey bar. It doesn't smell like anything like fantastic. It doesn't smell like a Cadbury. I can say that much. But okay, I really want to check out this toothbrush though before we get into anything. So I think, yeah, you flip that around and then you can just put it on like that. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. Again, if you really want to take care of your teeth, I'm probably just going to keep that as like a little souvenir. I guess if you want to call it like a souvenir. But yeah, that's really cool. I don't think I'm going to use that. But I mean, that's an awesome thing to have in a ration, I guess. It means you don't need to pack it. Now, having it in every single breakfast ration might be a pain in the butt, especially since a lot of times people end up trading rations and they might not get the toothbrush. But I mean, hey, if you know there's someone who's particularly sensitive about his oral hygiene, then you can just always trade him the breakfast rations to get something better out of it. But all right, I really want to try the chocolates. I want to try the condensed milk with the cracker, and yeah, let's see how that is. All right, so let's get this condensed milk open. I really don't know what. I guess it doesn't really smell too good. It kind of smells like gross cheese for whatever reason. I know milk and cheese are like the same sort of item, but I've never had condensed milk. Again, I'm not exactly sure what you would use it for. I don't even know if you're supposed to use this as a spread, but I don't know what else you would use this for. So I guess let's give it a shot. Okay, so that's not bad, but it does have a really weird aftertaste. I'm not sure I really like it too much. Honestly, I think if I could have like, I don't know, maybe like Nutella or peanut butter, I'd probably just put that on whatever. But these crackers or whatever you want to call them, these biscuits would be pretty dreadful if you didn't have the condensed milk. And the condensed milk does have like a really weird aftertaste. So we're going to put that down for now, and then we'll move on to the chocolate. So we have a lot of dairy going on here. For a breakfast ration, it's not really well rounded. You want to get like a bunch of like nutrients and energy put into you real quick. It does have a little bit of like the grains and some fruit with this, but really not a whole lot. I know in like US rations, you could at least find like mixed fruit and whatnot in the pouches, and it's not the freshest thing, but it is pretty nice to get like some fruit every now and again. So let's try out this chocolate. Wow, you know what? That actually tastes a lot like original Cadbury milk chocolate. I know that again it is pretty rough shape, but it really does have like that actual milk chocolate taste. Like when you're thinking of like a Hershey bar, that is just trash. That is like F tier chocolate. Like if you think Hershey bar is a good chocolate, you need to branch off and try other stuff because like the original Cadbury from the UK is a very solid milk chocolate, and this is very reminiscent of that. So that's kind of a nice little surprise. I didn't expect it to be that good and have that sort of creamy flavor to it, but yeah, but it is pleasantly surprising. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I think I'm just gonna leave it there as far as trying all this stuff. Again, I don't want to. I'm not too comfortable eating on camera. It is a little bit weird for me, but yeah, it is pretty cool to check out what other people from other militaries and other countries have to eat for their rations. Now, this isn't a horrible ration, but I know for me, I would probably trade it out for something that might be a little bit more filling, especially in the morning. I'm going to want a whole lot of calories, so maybe like peanut butter or like some fruit or some cereal. That's probably what I would go for. But again, it is very, very cool. It's cool how they have like the fuel packets and the toothbrush and whatnot. So you do see these nuances with rations. I know like even back in the day, they had like cigarettes and whatnot in rations. But it is still surprising to see what you can find in other countries' rations. But yeah, maybe I might do a little bit of research to see how to implement this thing. But yeah, again, this is a very cool ration to check out. And it is cool to sort of see, again, how people are eating in the field or on deployments, you know, what they actually have available for them. But yeah, Spanish ration, not too bad. It wasn't as nice, and it doesn't look as nice as a Norwegian ration. Now, again, it's nice to have everything green. So if you do leave trash behind, it's harder for the enemy to see. But again, you can just throw your trash away or throw it in your pack, and you know, you don't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, it wasn't bad, and it looks pretty pleasant. It's packaged really nicely, so yeah, I'm not really gonna like rate it out of 10 or anything. It's kind of weird to do that, but again, it is cool to check it out. If you guys are from Spain, or if you've ever tried this ration, definitely let me know if there's any solid menus that I should maybe try and get my hands on. Or again, if you guys are interested in sending me some rations, I'm definitely interested in checking them out. So I definitely appreciate it, y'all. So if you want to keep sending stuff, I'll put my address down in the video description. And by all means, but no pressure. You don't need to send me anything if you really don't want to. But it is very cool to see what y'all would send me. Now, you guys call these badges, I guess, but they're like our patches. So I got these patches in the mail, and I really appreciate it. So it's really cool to get this kind of stuff from all the fans and whatnot. Because again, I probably wouldn't have access to any of that cool sort of memorabilia if it weren't for y'all. So definitely keep the stuff coming. Keep the recommendations coming if you guys have any other recommendations for videos, because I'm always willing to see what y'all are interested in me checking out. But yeah, this is a very cool experience. I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, experiencing it with me, I guess. But yeah, that's about it for this video. So I'll see y'all in the next one.